Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just real quick before we start on our topic today, I want you to subscribe to my channel. So make sure you hit that button below and subscribe, and also hit that bell button to get my weekly videos. I did promise you guys on my last video that I will be consistent this year. I started my YouTube channel last year and I completely forgot about it. I got busy with doing a whole lot of stuff and just neglected my channel and my subscribers, the littlest subscribers that I had. So this year, since I've had a major success last year with my hair company, and I've been in business for 2 years and I've already made $80,000 last year. A lot of hair companies start and be in business in 3, 4, 5 years and don't even make that much money, or it takes them that long to make that money. So I wanted to share my experiences with you, my cons and pros, what I did that worked for me and what I did that did not work for me, for those that want to start a hair company, for those that are looking for coaching, for those that are looking for guidance, things like that, things that I don't want you to make mistakes with, things that I did that worked for me, that didn't work for me. Just, I want to be here for you. I love you guys. I want to see you succeed. Oh my gosh. I want to see you up to 2019. We all going to be up here together, you guys, okay? So today's topic is about drop shipping. Since lately I've been getting questions about it here and there, so I thought, why not just go on my YouTube channel and talk about it. So to those of you that are confused or don't know what drop shipping is, and even those that know it but are kind of like iffy about it, drop shipping has its pros and it has its cons. I personally did not drop ship with my company. um I just never felt comfortable with it. I'm the type of person that likes to do hands-on things. So, I want to inspect my own hair. I want to be able to package it the way I want to package it and ship it off to my customers, because my brand, my name means everything to me. So I don't want to put anything out in the universe that it's not good, that could tarnish my company, that could tarnish my brand. Because y'all know, if you put something bad, few customers could totally ruin your company, could totally ruin your brand just by bad customer service, bad hair quality. And now that we are big in social media, it can spread really fast, and people would get the wrong intentions of your company and not buy from you just by looking at bad reviews from your company, right? Even if it's somebody that's just mad at you, a hater or something, it makes a big difference, you guys. So customer service is my number one tip for you guys. Any business, it don't matter if you hair or a restaurant, whatever, customer service is really important. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs now that start, they don't have that. They don't have that customer service, that like amazing, that great customer service. So that's something that a lot of entrepreneurs lack, that I think that you guys can work on. But anyways, let's get back to drop shipping. All right, let's not lose focus of what I wanted to talk about, why we're here. So drop shipping is an easy concept. It's really easy. A lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people make it harder than it is. Drop shipping is simple. Drop shipping is basically when your customer places an order with you, you place the order with your vendor drop and ship it to your customer. It's the words and the meaning exactly what your vendor is doing. Drop it to your customer's front door by shipping it to your customer. So the hair that you are ordering for your customer is not coming to you. It is going directly to the customer himself or herself, right? So that is what drop shipping is, right? That is what drop shipping is, just dropping your order for you. It saves you time. It saves you, and it keeps you from having to go to the post office, not drop ship, but ship a lot of orders if you don't have that time in your hand. It saves you money by not, needing or requiring money to start a hair company. It saves you. You can literally start a hair company with $0, or $100, let's say, by ordering uh, 2 bundles, let's say with $100, and keeping it on hand, and then the rest you drop ship. As your customers order from you, you order from your vendor and let the vendor ship it to your customer. That's exactly what drop shipping is. There's nothing to it. Basically, you have somebody who is shipping your orders to your customers, and they normally would ship it within 2 days, right? China or India, in America, they have different time zones. So when it's night here, it's morning there. When it's morning there, it's night here, right? So when it's like Wednesday here, it's like Thursday there. They're already a day ahead of us. So what seems to be 2 days when it gets to the United States is really 3 days in China time, right? So it seems like it's a shorter time of shipping, but not really. It's just the time zone and time difference that shows that, you know? But anyways, it's in our favor. It works in our favor because we get those order in 2 days. Well, if you have a good vendor like I do, then because my vendor ships my bulk orders within 2 days. So basically that is what drop shipping is, you guys. Don't make it hard than it is. It is not hard at all. It's just having someone there to ship your order to your customer if you're not able to do it. So that's a good example if you are in college and you want to start a hair business, but you don't want to keep any inventory, or you don't have enough money for a lot of inventory. Maybe you will have $500 to start with. So you can start with $500. It's a great amount to start with. You can have you just a little bit of hair, and you can flip it actually. You can get you about 3 bundles. Those that get their hair done with, they do partial sewing. You know, they can buy it from you. You get that money. You get your vendor to order you some more hair. They ship it to you, and you flip it again and flip it again, and just reuse that money, keep flipping back and forth until you have enough money to order in bulk, right? And or you can just drop ship, right? You can just order as your clients order from you. You can just order and have your vendor send it to them. Now, that is what, again, like I said, that's what drop shipping is. So there is cons and pros to drop shipping. I hope you guys are understanding me. I hope my tongue is not too twisted. I hope my accent is not too thick to where you're not understanding my English. So I hope you guys are really understanding me, because I really want you to understand me. I want you to take from these experiences that I've been through. I want you to take from these lessons, these values that I'm storing in you, because I want to really see all of you succeed in the hair industry or any business that you are in, right? So the cons and pros of drop shipping. So the pros is that we've talked about, right? If you're a college student or just anybody that wants to start a hair business or any business that drop ships, but you don't have money, you can start with no money with an overseas vendor, though, not a United States vendor. Because if you have a drop shipper in the United States, they're going to charge you a subscription fee to participate in a drop shipping program to be able to do that. That's how they make their money. But overseas vendors, they only charge you for the, excuse me, it's like I have a heartburn or something. The overseas vendors, they only charge you for the shipping fees, and that's it, right? You don't have to have no membership subscription fee to drop ship with your actual vendor, because they are the manufacturer. They manufacture the hair, and they set you a wholesale price, or they offer you a wholesale price, a low price, so you can mark up your own price and profit when you resell it. But versus a drop shipping company in the United States, which they get their hair from that vendor that is overseas, that is low, that is selling the hair for wholesale for low, and when they bring it to the United States and offer their own wholesale, they mark up their price, of course, right? Because that's their vendor. They're marking up their price to make money. So maybe their bundles will be extra $15 that you're paying each bundle. So that is more expensive than actually finding an overseas vendor. So I encourage every single person to find an overseas vendor. Never, never just to benefit yourself, because you as an entrepreneur, you want to find the cheapest prices possible to be able to mark your own prices in a good way where it's not too expensive for you to put it out there for the consumers to buy from you, right? To be able to afford it. So a good way to do that is to find your overseas vendor, not using any United States wholesalers, because the wholesalers of the US, they are already marking up the price from it being so low, getting it from the factory, to it being their own price and then wholesaling it. So basically what they're doing is they're wholesaling a wholesale. So, you know, so drop shipping is good if if you don't have no money to start a hair company, and you can just have it that way, or just, you have money but you still want to have free time. You don't have time to go to the post office to drop up shipments, and you are in college, you are a single mom, or your things happen in life gets busy, so you could do that as well. That is a pro. Cons is if you don't have a good vendor, your vendor is not trustworthy, and they ship their business cards, which has all of their information, their company's information, their contact information, the hair they supply, the prices, to the customer. The customer gets a hold of that. They know who your vendor is. They know the prices that the vendor is charging, and they know that you upsell, and they decide to drop you as a hair company and go directly to the source. That's a big no. We don't want that, right? And I heard a lot of shade about that. A lot of Chinese vendors do that. So that's why I personally don't recommend drop shipping unless you have developed a relationship. You've been working with that company for a year, that supplier for a year. You trust them. Even when you trust them, after I trust my vendors, right? But I still be like, I check everything. People in those warehouses work for a long time making those hairs. People aren't humans. Make mistakes all the time, get tired. Those are human beings, moms, and stuff. So, there's mistakes here and there. So you just gotta inspect your own hair and make sure you're putting good quality out there so that your company can grow, so that your brand stays top notch, so that you get good reviews from customers, so that you have a warm market who vouches for you, who is able to push with you to get the cold market that have not tried your hair before to come over and convert to try your hair and become a warm market themselves. So that is the con of drop shipping, which is you can have a shady vendor who wants to steal all your customers and pretty much drop ship your customers' order with their information. Customer finds out that who your vendor is, and they don't buy from you. They become a one-time customer, and they start buying directly from the source. Even could start their own hair company from the source. So I really suggest you guys start off by purchasing little by little. Even if you don't have money, buy 3 bundles at a time. 3 bundles at a time, sell it, flip it, then do it again until you save up enough to buy like 12 bundles at one time, okay? So that's the best way. I suggest you guys do it. Drop shipping, I never did it. Never felt comfortable. Like I said, I like to touch all of my products, package it the way I want to package it, and ship it myself, because my brand means the world to me and my name means the world to me. I want to put good product in the universe, because you are what you put out, right? You are what you put out. So you guys, I just want to say, be careful if you decide to do drop shipping. I hope I answered your questions about drop shipping. If not, leave me a comment in the comments area. Also, let me know what you want me to talk about in the next video, or just give me suggestions, and I will make sure I talk about these topics. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys. You guys are going to learn a lot. We are all going to be successful. We are all going to be up here in 2019. So cheers to seeing you and meeting you at the top.